All right, listeners, are you ready for a little virtual vacation?
Sounds nice to me.
Because today, we're diving into Bayswater,
Oh, yeah.
this new community they're building in Upland's Queens borough.
Okay.
And from the looks of it, they're going for a pretty chill vibe. But when I saw the plans, I was like, whoa, this is a lot more than just chill.
Yeah, it's ambitious for sure.
It is.
They want to be the vacation spot
Right.
in Upland's Queens.
Okay.
Like if you're looking for a virtual getaway in Upland, this is where they want you to go.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they're using all the right words,
Go ahead.
hammocks, gazebos.
I love it.
Maybe they'll even have a virtual tiki bar or two.
I'm picturing it right now.
Right.
So it's not just about looking pretty, right?
Yeah. No, not at all.
What's the bigger plan?
They're talking about making it economically sustainable,
Okay.
which is a big deal in the metaverse.
It is.
Because it's not just about, buying and selling land.
Right, right.
It's about building a real economy, a
Right.
self-sustaining one. And get this, they specifically mention yacht racing in Jamaica Bay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're really playing up that waterfront location.
That's smart.
Yeah.
So they're trying to attract, virtual tourists,
Yeah,
but also residents who want to, set up shop.
exactly. Exactly. That's a good strategy.
It is, because it's
Yeah.
you got your vacationers, but you also have people who are invested in the community.
Right, like the virtual Bahamas.
Exactly. And if you look at their plans, they've divided Bayswater into zones. You've got, your factories and showrooms. Okay.
For producing, everything, really.
Right, what?
Mat assets,
Okay.
cars,
Oh.
Upland Legits.
Those are
Those are the limited edition ones, yeah. And
Right.
then you've got variety of shops,
Yeah.
the Speedway Venture, even Totem Farms.
Hold on.
Right.
Totem farms.
Yeah.
What is that?
They're still a little mysterious about those,
Okay.
but it sounds like you can grow stuff there, like virtual goods.
Interesting.
Maybe even pineapples for those tiki drinks I was talking about.
Okay, now that's an idea.
Right.
All right, so we got the businesses, we've got the chill vibes.
Yeah.
What about entertainment?
Oh, they've got big plans for that too.
Like what?
Stadiums.
Okay.
Stages for events,
Right.
roller coasters, all sorts of attractions.
Wow, so it's like they're building a virtual Disney World,
Kind of, yeah.
but with more of that user-generated economic focus.
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, and they're really pushing for that community aspect.
Okay.
They even want to work with other nodes in Queens.
So it's not just about what's happening in Bayswater.
Right.
It's about how it fits into the bigger picture of Upland's Queens.
You got it.
That's interesting.
It is, because that interconnectedness, that's what could make Bayswater really special.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It's not just a standalone destination,
Right.
It's part of a larger world.
Like a network.
Exactly, a network of communities.
And that's important in a virtual world.
It's crucial.
Because it's all about, community. So they really want Bayswater to feel like a part of something bigger.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not just some, island in the metaverse. But what about the community itself?
Well, they're really emphasizing community support.
Okay, like how?
Dedicated moderators. They're planning on doing regular giveaways, too.
Giveaways, huh?
Yeah, like UPX, the in-game currency.
Ah, so they're giving away free money, basically.
I mean, it's one way to get people's attention.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, it takes more than just giveaways to build a real community.
It does.
And that's where things get interesting.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, they're going to have a comedy club.
A comedy club, really?
Yeah, and a dedicated news channel.
Hold on, a news channel?
Yeah, run by BV Properties.
Like a virtual CNN for the metaverse? Wow, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's all about keeping people informed.
Okay.
About what's happening in Bayswater and in Upland in general.
Okay, so they've got the news covered.
Yeah, and they're also talking about virtual fishing.
Fishing.
Even a taco shack.
Wait, hold up.
What?
Virtual tacos and a news channel.
I know, right?
That's like the perfect combination.
It's pretty good.
But are these just gimmicks, or are they onto something more here?
I think it's more than gimmicks, honestly. I think they understand that people crave connection. Even in a virtual world, people want to feel like they belong.
That makes sense.
So even though it's virtual, it's about recreating those real-world interactions.
Yeah, like that water cooler talk.
Exactly.
Except with virtual tiki drinks this time.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
And they're adding virtual farming games too, right?
Yeah, they are.
So it's like they're going for that mix of chill vibes and a bustling community.
Yeah, they want it to feel alive.
I like it.
And I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Because by offering so many different things to do, they increase the chances that people will actually stay engaged.
Right. People need a reason to stick around.
They do.
And hopefully become active members of the community.
That's the goal, right?
It is.
To create a place where people want to be.
Okay, so they've got the vision. They've definitely got the plans.
They seem to.
The big question is, can they actually pull it off?
Well, they have made some progress already.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
They've already got 19 shops up and running.
19?
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. I mean, it sounds like their idea for this diverse virtual economy.
Yeah.
It's gaining some traction.
For sure.
So what kind of shops are we talking about here?
It's a good mix.
Okay.
You've got your factories and showrooms, but they've also got more specialized shops.
Like what?
Like race legit stores.
Oh, for tricking out virtual cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even an NFLPA legit shop.
Whoa, hold on a second.
What?
NFLPA FIFA.
Yeah.
Those are some big names to get involved.
Oh, no, right?
It's not every day you see those guys jumping into the metaverse.
It's a sign of the times, I think.
Yeah.
More and more real-world brands are seeing the potential here.
Makes sense.
And it looks like Bayswater's caught their attention.
I mean, that's a good sign for them.
It is.
Having those big names on board.
Yeah.
It really lends them some credibility.
It shows that they're serious, you know?
For sure.
And it's not just the shops. They've got the speedways, too.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
Dirt tracks already approved and ready to go.
No way. So I could jump into Bayswater right now and race?
You could, if you're into that sort of thing.
That's awesome. They're not wasting any time.
They're moving fast.
They are.
Which I guess is appropriate for a place with speedways.
All right, so they're making moves. They've got these big names. They're building a community.
Yeah.
But you know what they say?
What's that?
The devil's in the details.
Oh, yeah.
So how are they actually handling this development process?
What do you mean?
Well, are they just calling all the shots from the top down?
I see what you're getting at.
Or are they actually getting the community involved? Because it's like building a real town, right?
Right,
You can't just like build stuff and hope people show up.
Exactly. You've got to get people invested.
So are they actually doing that?
It seems like they are.
Okay, how so?
Well, remember that zoning map we were looking at?
Yeah.
They're encouraging people to suggest changes to it.
Really?
Yeah, like if enough people want more virtual tiki bars,
Okay.
they'll actually listen.
So it's not just for show.
No, it seems like they're serious about incorporating feedback.
That's a good sign.
It gives the community a sense of ownership, you know?
Right, like this is our place too.
Exactly.
Okay, so they're thinking about the community, but what about the long-term vision?
Good question.
Where do they see Bayswater going in, like, 5 years?
Well, they definitely want it to be this thriving hub.
Yeah.
With a diverse economy and lots of social stuff going on.
Makes sense.
But they also want to keep that relaxed vibe.
Right, because it's supposed to be a vacation spot too.
Exactly.
It's a tough balance to strike.
It is, but if they can pull it off,
Yeah.
it could be really special.
It could be that perfect escape.
The virtual getaway everyone's looking for.
Minus the sunburn, hopefully.
Exactly. Although knowing the metaverse, they might find a way to include that too.
Oh, I'm sure they will eventually.
But hey, we'll save that conversation for another deep dive.
Sounds like a plan. All right, listeners, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
We talked about Bayswater's ambitious plans, their focus on community.
And those virtual tiki bars.
Don't forget the tiki bars. So if you're looking for a new adventure in Upland,
Or just a break from reality.
Bayswater might just be the place for you.
It's definitely one to watch.
It is. And on that note, we'll wrap things up here.
Until next time.
Happy exploring, everyone.